hell and the heaven out of them. Damn, how does he know that? Because I did it multiple times, not only once. As I said, multiple times. Bullying the bullies is one of the superpowers that you have on semen retention. And yes, I'm gonna abuse the hell and the hell out of it. Damn, why you wanna do that? Because demons have to be stopped so their dumb behavior doesn't spread more and it's already spreaded. And it's gonna be a thing that you are doing on a day-to-day basis. First of all, what the heck is even a bully? A bully is basically a doesn't matter if it's a man, boy, girl, or woman. A bully, a biatch, is a bully, is a bitch. Like, why are they double B? Because they are only targeting people who are physically or emotionally weaker than themselves. Yes, imagine we live in a world where people are pretending that they are strong, but they are only fighting against weaker people. Damn, how does he know that? Because they tried it with me, and I also did it myself when I was a demon. But then I thought to myself, and I had a lot of downloads from Allah and the universe. They spoke to me. They said, boy, oh boy, don't you want to grow up one day? I said, obviously. Then they said, okay, I understand. Then they put a lot of bullies back to back to back to back in front of me. And I was standing in front of them and thinking, Alter, was ist denn das für eine Scheiße? This means in German, damn, what the heck is this? So the bullies was in front of me, right? Standing there, doing their bully tactics. As an example, as an example, when they look like bad guys to you, like this, you know. Man, I don't need bad-looking guys. I need guys who are popping them things. If it's going loose, you know, or stabbing them things. If I require it, not people who look like this. This my sister can do. My female cousin sister can make this, and she looks even more masculine than your b-boys. So they was standing in front of me, doing all this show. And in these moments I was thinking, damn, adrenaline is coming up on my body. I am sweating, testosterone is kicking in now. How we are handling this? I said to myself, like, how am I handle this? Most of the time I was just looking and doing nothing. Then and as I got even more and more and more on semen retention, I realized, oh, they think I am weak. because of my physical presentation, of my physical stature, and my demeanor, the way I carry myself. Then I thought, oh, okay, let's flip the script if it happens again. I want you the guys to do the same, especially the guys who are not clapping back. I want you to clap back. You know how bad you want to clap that chick or woman, or me as an example, Ariana Grande, but I won't do it. No, 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 no. If she's in front of me and she's looking me up and down, and she says, "What's up?" I'm not gonna fall into the, I'm not gonna fall into the trap. No, no, Ari, no, no. So I want you guys to keep your calm. This is very important. You guys have to be calm in your heart and your mind. Because otherwise, yes, you're gonna clap back, but it's not gonna be as efficient as it can be. What do I mean by efficient? In these times when I clap back, it is a very, very controlled anger. Very controlled. I remember when I was a younger boy, I was also controlling my anger against bullies in the same manner. Damn, how does he know that? Because I remember back how I did it. I did it because my nuts was full. Because I was actually somehow retaining my seat. My actual energy, S E double X energy, was very high. Obviously, I was younger, the hormones was popping left and right and diagonal, you know. And in this time, I remember exactly, you guys probably too, maybe it doesn't even matter if you was a coward or not, but you guys remember when the anger was rising up, when you had some of these demons in front of you, it was like, no, 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 it doesn't take long, I'm gonna explode. And if you are retaining your seat, the same is possible in these times. How is it possible? Because your seed is nurturing you with the right amount of vitamins, Spurenelemente, minerals, and all the things that you require as a man. The testosterone is going to be on an optimal level. It's going to be even above if you are exercising. So the next time if a soccer boy or punk ass is in front of you, and as an example, if he's looking at you like this, you're going to be looking at him like this. And you're going to realize immediately, oh, that's what's up. Now comes the part that I really love. I love to push the boundaries in these situations. Basically, you can say whatever, but I like to push him back into the corner. Why? Doesn't matter. Don't ask for the why. Ask for the how. Because I retain it. The nuts are full. Didn't waste any drop since like 2 months almost, or even a little bit more. And it's just like, who the heck is helping you, man, if you are standing in front of me, man? Can you imagine one of them sucker boys in front of me? If you look into my eyes and I look into his eyes, and he's trying to bully me or somebody that I love. Damn, how does he know that? Because I experienced it, obviously. As I said multiple times, experienced it yesterday or 2 days back, I think. And although I don't like, I love to bully bullies, but I also know it's not something that God said to me, do it. It's not something that He said, if you don't do it, you're not going to be in the heaven. But as far as I know, He said, clap back. Maybe not in the way that I'm doing it, but He said, clap back. So I'm a clap back. K9 bite back. But I'm not a K9. Obviously, I'm a wolf. So, again, if a bully is standing in front of you or sitting in front of you, I had it like, yes, 2-3 days ago. I was sitting in Edeka, it's a supermarket, minding my own business, sitting there, and the guy was looking at me in a mean-ass demeanor, and he said, could you turn the volume of your phone down? And I'm like, bro, here are multiple people who are making all kinds of noise. Why won't you to make me the volume down? I didn't say it. I spoke it through my eyes. And he was repeating himself. And I looked him dead ass in the eye, almost like this. No, I can't replicate it right now. I can't replicate the vibe, but he definitely knew I'm a clap back. No, you're not gonna just punch me and I'm not gonna clap back. Ain't gonna happen. K9 bite back. This is one form of clapback. The guy was overweight. The guy was like definitely not able to bully me, especially not physically. So I thought to myself, alright, let's just keep it at that. Let him sit there, and I could see in his eyes, because he repeated himself 2 or 3 times. He thought I'm not able to speak German, because I looked him dead ass in the eyes, and he repeated himself 2 or 3 times. And the third time, when he wanted to repeat it, I was just about to make the volume down, and he was like stuttering. Either he was stuttering or something was off about him. This was the moment I understood. He knows that I know I'm a clap back. And you have to in this society. Because bullies are only fighting against weaker people. What are bullies? Bullies are demons. Bullies are feige ass, sucker ass, bitch boys and bitch girls. Damn, how does he know that? Because he fought multiple times against them. Hello, my semen friend. I am half human, half semen. I'm a walking semen, man. So, especially we as men or as boys, however you see yourself right now, from these two terms, obviously, we have to clap back. In order to be able to clap back, your nuts have to be full. But your nuts ain't gonna be full if you are having always intercourse, or even one, when you bust one time your nut, the testosterone is gone, all the nutrients are gone, like your fluids are gone, man. How you want to clap back? How do you imagine that? Is this even something that you can imagine? I mean, like, remember yourself when you was a young boy. You was infuriating with anger and somebody would try you. Immediately, within 1 second, you was on that itch. Immediately, without hesitation. How did you make this? Again, again and again. Because your nuts was full. Do you see me? My nuts are full. I can clap back and I will clap back. Yeah, unfortunately still in the way too aggressive manner. This is why I have to control myself more, even more than right now. I have to make it. Just like you guys. Have to control my semen, have to control my energy, control my anger, basically anger and all your characteristics are your energy. This is your aura. I mean, it's just something about a guy who is retaining his semen, his life force energy that you cannot replicate. You won't be able to replicate. Even if you have two men that are standing next to each other and both are on the same amount of days of semen retention, even if they are twins, their energy is going to be completely different. But you can have two fuckboys standing next to each other who have no semen in their nuts, and they are like the same two fuckboys because their nuts are empty. Damn, how does he know that? Because I was also spreading my seed all over the place, putting it in toilets, putting it in Taschentücher. We're gonna write a book about semen. I might even include you in this book, Execrab. I mean, you already spoke on yourself that you are jacked 2 times a day, at least 2 or 3 days ago. I told you, brother, you gotta keep a clear mind. You gotta stay off of them dirty ass Spielotheken. Why are you still visiting them Spielotheken, bro? Why are you not retaining your seat? Why do you come to this YouTube every day and explain to you guys, don't play with yourself. Don't play with women. Don't play with Ariana Grande if you see her. Why do I... You guys are making me tight. This is making me tight. I'm retarded. No, execrab, you are not retarded. You are actually a very wise man. You are older than me. And you probably know it better than me, even though you are not retaining your seat. You know that you have to retain your seat. Man, execrab, you know, I was snorting cocaine like 5 days ago. My eye was exploding. They was exploding. You know what I did? I said to myself, no, bro, I cannot play with myself. I'ma have to do something. I was going into the Wald and sitting there and ausharren. I was ausharren. Es war am Ausharren. Wirklich. Alter, meine Eier sind fast explodiert. Digga. Mit Jogginghose, weißt du? Und es hatte dann noch geschneit. Es war so schwer. Aber ich hab's sogar geschafft. Also, schaffst du das auch locker. Und du musst es schaffen, Exe. Es gibt keinen... Dich fragt auch niemand mehr. Ja, dich fragt auch keiner mehr, ob du das machen willst, ob du das machen musst, ob du das machen darfst. Es muss gemacht werden. You have to do this. Ich kann es ja mal versuchen. Da fängt es schon an, die Art und Weise, wie du das schreibst, Axel. Also Bruderherz, wirklich. Manchmal frage ich mich, ob ich dir die Moderation abnehmen soll. Aber noch habe ich Vertrauen in dich. So wie ich in diesem Wald ausgeharrt habe, musst du auch ein paar Tage wenigstens ausharren. Und wenn sein muss, dann halt in dieser scheiß Spielothek, Mann. Setz dich da rein, drück die verdammten Tasten, diese gottverfluchten Tasten. Aber guck, dass du deine Nüsse nicht entleeren lässt. Und auch nicht selbst entleerst vor allem. Du hast Moderation, ja, du kannst die Dämonen nach Belieben nochmal verbrennen, wenn du magst. Ich habe die letztes Mal richtig böse verbrannt. So. In order for us to retain our seat, we also have to keep our eyes away from women. Now, the only times that you can look at women is if you really, really from your heart of desires want to look at her. Not if you are thinking with your D. Because this is pure lust. But if you have a sweet girl, maybe you saw her multiple times and you know she likes you also, she's looking at you, and you know that the vibes would be good with her, then you might look at her, you know, here and there, I would say like once, and then go about your business. You don't have to be like this. This is weird, man. And this is why the girl's not respecting us when we are lusting, when we are not making semen retention especially. So, bullies. Bullies are cowards, feige ass cowards, Feiglinge. These are the types of cowards that you really have to punish. You have to punish them. Maybe not in this aggressive manner as me, but in some kind of way you have to punish the cowards that are disguised as bullies. Because if we don't stop them, they're gonna continue. Yes, unfortunately. And most people are also cowards. They're not gonna stop them. You think somebody gonna step up for us and stop bullies? You think if I'm gonna go to a coward, dirty ass, not retaining his Samen ass, pigger ass, you think he gonna help me if a bully is bullying me or other weaker person? Hell no. So we as individuals, we have to retain our seat. It is our duty, it is our Pflicht to stop the bullies. And if you remember back all the times when you had a altercation with a bully, it was most of the times when you had no seat, no semen. Your family member could be a bully. You know that, right? Your family member could be somebody who is acting like a family member, but in his mind or her mind, he's like, nah, I'm stronger than you. I'm not gonna tell it you like directly because I'm a coward, but I'm a think and I'm gonna act as if. So then you have a family member that is bullying you. Then you go outside, you have people who are thinking that they are stronger than you and that are bullying you. And this goes everything in your subconscious mind. And because in this society they trained us to be like, nah, don't clap back, don't fight, there are cameras everywhere, don't make this, nah. We are not clapping back, this goes in our subconscious mind, and now we are holding ourselves back in Verhandlungsgespräche zum Beispiel. This means, as an example, when you are applying to a job, you are not straight up telling him what's up. Like in Ariana Grande's song, are you down, what's up? Are you down, what's up? Even she, a girl, is telling you what's up. And we as men, have been socially conditioned to be weaklings. Is this something you want to live with the rest of your life? Nah, me definitely not. I'm not gonna tolerate it. I'm not gonna make it into my reality like this. I'm a clapback. Es gibt eine Slot, die heißt Semen. Ja, Exe. These are, how you call them? These are hidden messages from the Matrix. It is called semen to let you know actually you have to retain your seed. They have to tell this to you. They are shaitans. They have to tell you this. Because if they don't tell you this like this, disguised like a coward, their handlers, their bosses, they're gonna make pressure on them, and that's what they don't want. And they think that we are dumb and we're not gonna see this, we're not gonna know this. But you even execrate, you are not semen retaining, and you also peeped it. Now imagine if you would retain your seed, your Wahrnehmung, your, how you say in English, your perception. Like in Fallout New Vegas, we have also this perk. Your perception would be on a whole different kind of level. You know how my perception is? I'ma tell you. I know immediately if a girl is looking at me or coming into my near space, so I approach her. This is how my this is how high my perception is. Now I have I would say 80 to 90%. I know when she's attracted, when she wants something from me, wenn sie was von mir will. Do we live in a matrix? Bro, look at this. Look at me now. Obviously we live in a matrix. We live a controllte, feige ass, dirty ass, sucker ass matrix. Yes, and I'm a curse. Und ich werde hier fluchen, bis ich demonetarisiert werde. Ist mir scheißegal, ich werde es machen. Ich werde mich nicht mehr zurückhalten. I don't give a damn and you shouldn't either. Eure Pennies könnt ihr behalten, Dicker. Eure 10, 20 Cent auf 2000 Aufrufe. Obviously we live in a matrix. In a feige ass, bitch ass matrix. Dicker, do you understand? When you are retaining your seed, you truly don't give a damn. Now I am on demon time. They woke me up. I am on demon time. Yes, they put me on demon time. With the angel heart. Look at this. Does this look to you with like no matrix? Everywhere they want money from us. Everywhere you got people who are looking at you like this or this or who's this? Yes, bro, this is a light worker. Obviously, we're living in a matrix, in a dirty ass, feige ass matrix. Yes, we do. And if we are retaining our seed, evidence? You want evidence if we are living in a matrix? I'm gonna give you your evidence. Okay, I give you the evidence now. If you remember the last time you had sexual intercourse with your girlfriend or Freundschaft Plus or whoever, you had no energy, no brain capacity, but your girlfriend was like energetic, like superwoman. Now your girlfriend all of a sudden doesn't want nothing from you. Sie möchte nichts zu tun haben. Zumindest in dem Moment, weil du ausgelaugt bist, weil du leer bist, weil du weg bist mit der Welt. Because you don't have no semen. And now if you remember when you was not making sex multiple days, you was retaining subconsciously or actively. Now all of a sudden your girlfriend is coming to you and saying, hi, hee hee, hoo hoo, and these things. And now think to the movie Matrix. Why they was always wanting to catch Neo? Because he was fighting against the regime, against the establishment. This is the same for you when you are retaining your seat. You are fighting against the establishment. Why every time when I go somewhere, people are hating on me? Matrix is a documentation. Yes, 100%. It is real. They are ciphering our energy. When we are losing our seat, we are like these robots in Matrix. They are draining our sexual energy. They are draining us. What, guys, you don't understand? I am now on 2 months of semen retention. Wherever I go, people either are creeping around me to cipher my energy because they feel the vibe, because they subconsciously love me, or they are dirty ass, bitch ass haters. Break out from the matrix. Yeah, if you are retaining your seat, you are already outside of the matrix. I mean, physically you are walking in the matrix because they made all this stuff, all the shops, everything. This is from the matrix. They made that. Yeah. These Fußböden here, the elevators, everything. This is from them. Yeah. But my spirit, they cannot bully my spirit. Because I am able to say no. I am able to say no to girls. Don't matter how hot they are. Now, I'm gonna be honest. I want to slide into some girls, but I'm not gonna do it. Damn, how does he know that? Because I retained my seat for 2 months. 2 months. You know how much energy this is? You know how I'm gonna talk to you and walk here when I lose my seat? Don't you see my smile, my gaze, my eyes? Do you think I'm gonna just give it up for some sex? Girls don't really care about sex. They can give it to you. They care about taking your energy, having your energy, feeling your vibe. You know, Execrab, you had a girlfriend or woman 2 years ago, you said. So you know exactly what I'm talking about. But if you hold your seat, maybe it gets old and dirty. What happens with seed is it's gonna be retained and reabsorbed into your body, into your brain. Yeah, in every single cell. After I think it was 90 days, 70 days, something like that. It's not fresh. You know, I retained one times my seed for 7 to 8 months, and then it was yellow when I had a feuchte Traum. It was literally yellow. What happens if you jerk one right now? How is the color? White. because it's not fully matured. This is not Schimmel. Yellow doesn't mean it's Schimmel. What it means is it's matured. It's a großer Junge now. It's a reifer Junge. Reife Schwimmer. Um, and it's okay when a girl hates on you or says some mean things in front of you and goes away. For every girl that doesn't like you, you have 10 girls who would love to pull down your panties right now and suck you one off. But you gotta be like the masculine version of Ariana Grande and think to yourself, I don't care. Women are like vampires. You said it, man. You said it, brother. They are like vampires. So you have to keep a certain distance from them. No, you can be with them, talk sweet with them, all of that things. Having your fun, your ways with them. It's fine. But if you overstay your welcome and they're gonna finesse you to overstay your welcome, subconsciously or consciously, you know that from your own experience, Axel, then you're gonna have a hard time because they're gonna suck you dry, they're gonna give you talk, they're gonna blow you until you have no drop übrig. Do you want to be like this? I don't want. I mean, I want to feel Ariana Grande in a certain way. No. Alter. Wo hast denn das her? No, I don't want to meet with her. She will suck me dry. She will suck me dry and walk off with it. I don't want to make her this. And you guys also don't want to make her this. You maybe think that you want it. Nah. Way too dangerous. Bullying bullies. Yes, we have to. Unfortunately. But if you get in a certain mood, you're gonna be able to love it. You're gonna enjoy to bully bullies. And then it's gonna be easy mode for you to bully them. Because my microphone, hello, do you hear me? Do you hear me? Hello? Are you able to hear me? Hello? Hello? Exe, do you hear me? Oh. I said we have to fight back against the regime, against the matrix. We have to. We cannot longer spill our seed and think this is like just some fluid, like water. You know that the fluoride in the water that they are giving us is just making us dumb. Do you know that? What do you think about Trump? I think he's a demon. I mean, I know he's a demon. How do I know he's a demon? Because he's behaving like one. His, his way, like he's handling the politics. He wants Greenland. He's talking about the movie, obviously, no matter what. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's trying to further and further inject demon time into the world. Because he's also a coward. Like most of the people on this earth. And the thing is with him, you have a coward that is in a power position. NATO is preparing. Yes, they are preparing to unleash the demons. So am I. But not only gonna I unleash the demons, their own demons, to fight against them, but I'm gonna unleash the angels as well, which are way stronger. Why are they stronger? Because they are retaining their seed. Because they have all the minerals and Spurenelemente and Vitamine inside of the seed. And I'ma enjoy every single second of it. Guys, if you are retaining your seed, you're gonna be like in your childhood, back to the max. You remember when you was a child, when everything was so easy? I think not so many men retaining. Bro, I hope you are making jokes. Of course, no man is retaining, almost nobody is retaining. You see a true retainer in his eyes, in his demeanor, how he carries himself, how his body language is, how easy he flows, maneuvers through the world. This is how you see a retainer. Most of the attractive men have either a girlfriend or are married to a woman, and even if they would retain their seed, or they try, I mean, to retain their seed, it's not gonna be possible to retain for them because the girl, the woman, not gonna allow them. Now she might say, yes, you can have your ways with it, you can retain your seed, no problem, I love you, baby boo. But she gonna suck him off. She gonna make sure he has no single drop. Can you see retainer on the street? Yes, I saw minimum one retainer when I was yesterday in the mosque. How did I saw him? I saw him in his eyes. His eyes was salam alaikum. Was so strong, so white that he obviously is a retainer. His eyes was so white, man. It was like a beast. and obviously he was coming out of the mosque, also from the moschee. Of course, he's retaining. It was very easy for me to see. But when you sleep, you get 20 times a boner. Maybe there comes semen also. Yeah, it happened to me like a week ago. A little bit of semen leaked, yes. But it wasn't nothing dramatical. I mean, I am eating so good and so healthy. After a day or a half day even, all the semen was restored, and I had no problems. Like, so guys, I will hop off of the live stream. You guys retain your seat as I do. Keep up the pressure. Keep up your, yeah, keep it tight, man. As you're doing right now. Exe, you know what to do. Guys, everybody else.